Hello, my name is Jan Yates. I want to join you in a campaign to prevent playground injuries. As leaders and child advocates in our communities, it is up to us to make playground safety a top priority. With thoughtful conversations that promote awareness and community engagement, we can keep our children safe and lower playground injuries. I have been providing childcare in my home for almost 30 years and have visited many parks and playgrounds in our area. In that time, I have been working towards my degree at UNC Greensboro and plan to graduate in December of 2022. I consider myself a child advocate, and that makes me dedicated to making children's environments a safe place. That dedication is what prompted me to be involved in preventing childhood injuries at playgrounds. My proposal is simple: lower occurrences of playground injuries by placing large visible signs with warning and notification labels, and increase parental and community awareness regarding age-appropriate playground equipment and safe play practices for all children. The CDC reports that more than 200,000 children are injured on playgrounds every year. That is too many. While most injuries are due to falls, playing unsupervised and playing on equipment that is not age appropriate increases the occurrence of injuries. Also, according to the CDC, 75% of playground injuries happen at public playgrounds. In order to prevent injuries, we need more visual and written communication that describes risk and intended aid ranges to share with families, caregivers, and others who are responsible for a child's safety. Dr. Julia Gilchrist states that even on a safe, age-appropriate playground, adult guidance and supervision is the best way to prevent injuries, and that lack of supervision is linked with half of all playground-related injuries. That number is too high and can be lowered with intentional practices and ongoing education to families and other members in the community. These are some examples of signs that can be placed in each area of the playground. These signs alert the intended age range for each area, serves as a reminder to caregivers that supervision is required or recommended. For non-English speaking families, signs are also needed in languages that are present in each of the communities. These are some examples of safety signs that are in different languages. Being mindful of language barriers for non-English speaking families ensures that everyone who enjoys a playground receives the same information. Adult supervision is the key to keeping children safe. It is the adult's responsibility to teach children safe play practices, including which equipment is appropriate for the child's age and skill level. To help educate caregivers, parents, and teachers on safe playground practices, we can make available informational newsletters and flyers with guides for skill level according to age, intended age ranges for each piece of equipment, and guidelines for safe play. These informational flyers can be sent home with children from schools and daycares or placed in local libraries and recreation centers, as well as bulletin boards at each of the playgrounds. We all have a part to do, and it starts with visible caution, warning, or informational signage with images in all of our parks and promoting community awareness for supervision. We cannot let language barriers prevent efforts to keeping all children safe at playgrounds. We can reach families, caregivers that may or may not be illiterate, non-English speaking families, as well as anyone else who cares for children's safety by opening a constant line of communication, presenting vital information that is easily understandable, easily seen, and literally placed in the hands of families with children. Planning playground spaces occurs in the towns and cities' local departments, but parents and caregivers can still provide input and watch play areas that are not being used as intended. Safe playgrounds will have areas separated and identified by age ranges with visible warning labels on each piece of equipment. Parents and caregivers will provide input if given the opportunity through questionnaires or local town polls. They will talk to you. You just have to ask. Playground injuries are a serious problem for our children. As leaders in the community, it is our responsibility to do everything we can to make playgrounds safer. This can be accomplished with visible signs, using universally recognized images, bilingual information, warning labels, and reminders for adult supervision. Not all children and adults are able to read or understand English. Signs with images will be effective in conveying safety messages when placed in areas that are easily seen and depict images that are understandable by everyone. Placing informational flyers like these on bulletin boards is another way to increase awareness in the community and promote safety. As town leaders and child advocates, we have a responsibility to the families who live and play in our area to promote safety at our playgrounds and to decrease the occurrence of playground injuries. Be a part of the change. Add signage to your playgrounds. Thank you.